appreciated. Appreciato. Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. Please don't mind my kitchen. It is a complete mess today. I was working today, and after that, I needed a nap, and I usually don't take naps because I'm not a nap person. Naps don't really make me feel better. Hi, Ashad. I will be back, everyone. Give me a second. I forgot something. How are you doing, Ashad? Okay. Yeah. Hi, Richard. Hi, Marco. Time to troll. Oscar. He's waving at you with his ears. I know. What do you smell? I know. So messy in the kitchen. I gotta clean up. Ugh. It's the best part. Before you can cook, you have to clean the kitchen. Mwah. Mwah. Kisses. Hi. He looks like a little gremlin sometimes. Or like Dobby from Harry Potter with the ears. He always reminds me of Dobby. I should have called him Dobby. You like the name Dobby? No? You indifferent? I know. I'm gonna put you on the ground, Oscar, and then I'm gonna clean up that mess. Ooh, I'm excited. I love cleaning up. It's the best part about cooking, isn't it? Well, good thing we got a dishwasher, so not that bad. And originally, I wanted to make German food today, so I apologize that we're not cooking German food today. I wanted to make potato pancakes, but I just realized that I don't have applesauce. And there's no potato pancakes if you don't have applesauce as a German, so that's what we eat it with. So we like eating that with our applesauce, and since I don't have any, I don't want to make it because it's not going to be as good, you know. So I'm going to save that recipe for probably the weekend. I'm just going to buy some applesauce tomorrow. I know I could technically make it myself. I have 2 apples, but making homemade applesauce with only 2 apples is so much effort for that tiny little yield of applesauce. If I had like a whole thing of apples, I would make it. But since I don't have how many, it's not going to be worth it, I think. Hi, Shuriken. Cleaning up the kitchen as usual. The whole house is a mess, but my house is not always perfect. Just trying to keep it real here. I was almost tempted to not stream because of the mess in the kitchen. But then I was like, why not? Other people have a messy kitchen too. So I don't have to, portray a perfect picture just because it's on YouTube. I'm not saying you have a perfect picture of me, but I mean, when you're live streaming, it's more comfortable having a nice background and a nice kitchen, but it's whatever. I know y'all long enough now to show you the truth. Also, how's the weather for everyone? Is it already crazy for us starting? It's really dark outside and windy, so something's definitely brewing. It's not too bad though, not yet. Did you watch the Salo? Great movie. No, I didn't. Is it good? I mean, you said great movie, so I guess it's good. What is it about, if you wanna give us a short summary, just like a sentence or so? Lack of supplies is always a bummer. Yeah, they have everything for the potato pancakes. I was planning on making it, but then I just looked into the pantry and I saw that I don't have applesauce. Haven't seen that one mark. Yeah, me neither. Silo, that could be anything. Little messes happen to us all. I agree. My lymph nodes swollen. Probably from allergies. Ashad, is that popcorn? Is that your evening entertainment? Or what time is it for you, Ashad? I always forget about the time difference. Yeah, only tired by one. The other one is eating potatoes. Nice. Are you eating the whole bag again? Don't eat the whole bag. As long as it's, unless it's a small one. You know those ridiculous little small chips bags that you have here in America? Those itty bitty ones? My husband has a good saying for that. He calls those sizes of chips, it's the just enough to piss me off size chips bag. And I think that's a very good description because it doesn't make you full or satisfy anyone. It's just giving you a little taste and then you're done. And then you're left with nothing but the empty bag. Why am I even chopping an onion? In my head, I was just making potato pancakes, so I guess I'm gonna keep that for later. I will make a Greek salad. I just wanted something for tomorrow to take to work or my husband. I'm not working tomorrow, but he is, so I'm gonna make a little Greek salad for him and a little sandwich. So let's do a little lunchbox prep for tomorrow for my husband. And that's a great name for those mini school children. Yeah, right? I agree. What are you cooking for today? I'm making a Greek salad, Kamal, and I might make a sandwich as well. I have some German bread rolls in my freezer, or some hoagies, as you call them here, I guess. How are you doing, by the way, Kamal? Thank you for the like, appreciate it, and thanks for being here. Romans 10:9 says, if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Thank you, Jessie. We've been right about 84 degrees for the last few hours. Oh wow, 84? That's hot. Yeah, it's getting, it's warm here too, so it's definitely fueling those thunderstorms that are approaching us. And my hair's, I need to get a haircut. My hair's way too long. Those red onions. Adding a lot of onions to keep the ladies away at work from my husband. Oh, always add some extra onions and garlic if you cook for your partner. That's the tip. Oh, red onions are just something else. So strong. That's a lot of onion. Oh well, onion is healthy. Okay, let's get to the next ingredient. My fridge is so full, I can barely get anything out of here. Next, we will use a cucumber. It's been a bit nasty down here, a bit humid. Oh yeah, it's getting humid here too, it's starting. I feel like I've been praising the weather too much, so now it's turning against us. So it's my fault. I need a haircut really bad. I may go see my mom tomorrow. She still cuts my hair. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. That's very handy. I wish I had a family member or my husband could just cut my hair because I just hate making appointments and all that and paying money for anything, like haircuts or stuff like that. So maybe I'll pull up a YouTube tutorial and show my husband how to do it, so it's easier for everyone. And I can just stay home. Although I have a good friend that cuts hair, so I might just go see him. But I also have to make an appointment. I will, come on, thank you. It's not that sharp. But apparently, what I heard, it's accidents with knives happen less often when the knife is sharp than when the knife is dull. So I hope that's true. Let's chop that cucumber. I'm gonna use the whole thing because sometimes I'm like only using half of the ingredients, or like a cucumber or half bell pepper. Here my eye. To keep it for another time, I save it and stretch it out, and then it just starts getting moldy or something and it's going bad. So I'm just gonna use it all. And Greek salad tastes better the next day anyway, so I'll just do a bigger portion and just eat it tonight and tomorrow. And I can eat a lot of salad, honestly. Red onion is hard, right? Yeah, it is very strong for some reason. It's stronger than the white onion, I think. Come on. Are the two of you ready for my Saturday YouTube live? Yes, I just saw your shorts, Marco, with my husband. I probably need some of his military armor. Not armor, but his military, like vest and helmet and all that. Just in case. I'm always ready for your streams and never ready. Yes, it's a very good way to put it. Sure can. I don't know if you can be ready for something like that. So but yeah, we're prepared, Marco. We always are. Teamwork. A sharp knife is a safe knife. Yes, so you heard about that too. I mean, you know all about knives, so who better to ask? Wouldn't that be cool if you guys saw me cut off my finger on live stream? I bet that would give me a lot of clicks. But would it be worth it? Probably not. Okay, now we need tomatoes and bell pepper and a little garlic. Let's finish the garlic first. My barber is Mr. Clipper, since the job is done. Oh yeah, you got your clipper, you're right. That's very practical. I mean, honestly, I'm sure if I pulled up a tutorial, and since my hair is long, I don't know if it's so much harder to cut long hair. I'm not an expert at all. Yucatan, it's so nice to watch you cut. It seems like most of the cooks on YouTube don't really know how to use their knife. Have you noticed that? Yeah, I noticed that. Or they use I don't even have one of those little knives, you know, those little plastic knives with a little tip, and then they're just like chop, chop, and you hear like the board under it, like it's like super annoying to watch, so I can't watch that. And thanks for the complimentary again. I appreciate it. Next, we're gonna use 2 tomatoes. And once we're done with the Greek salad, we will make an avocado and pulled chicken sandwich for my husband for tomorrow. If it was just me, I would just do avocado. But I still have a little bit of the chicken that I cooked for Oscar. And don't be grossed out, I cooked them separately. And then I kept one chicken in the fridge that I didn't add into Oscar's food. So it's just plain boiled chicken, nothing. Oscar didn't eat it or touch it or anything, so it's still good for human consumption. So now we're gonna cut some tomatoes up real quick, and then a bell pepper. And I really hope that weather is gonna stay stable. I'm not excited for tonight. I think it's gonna get worse overnight, and tomorrow will be really bad. So please watch out, everyone. Tomorrow might be a rough day. I feel like I need a bigger chopping board. What did you guys eat today? Let's hear. I'm always interested in that. I know, it's weird. I just love food, and I love knowing what people eat, what they cook, or drink, what tea they drink. Sure I can. Let's hear. YouTube that, but that was a hilarious typo given the context. YouTube is full of views. And you, Rube. Better than you, Rude. It is full of rubes. True. The weird little ceramic knives and stuff. Yeah, ceramic knives. Thank you. I just couldn't think of the name. Just the one with the ones with the holes in it that are made for cheese cutting, I believe, and they're just used for everything, like daily cutting. And it's just not hard to have like a just normal steel knife, like with a wooden grip. And people don't realize, people like plastic chopping boards so much, but first of all, they're not good for your knives. I believe, Shuriken, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but they leak all kinds of microplastics into your food because of the chopping. Like, you cut into plastic every single time, so you'll have a lot of plastic in your food when you cook with plastic knives or chop on plastic knives. And wood is naturally antibacterial, so yeah, wood is just way more hygienic. Of course, you have to wash it off or rinse it off with hot water, but it's just so much better for you. Big tomato. Those are actually not too big. We have way bigger ones here, Kamal. In Tennessee, we have some really huge tomatoes. I'll show you when summer is here. And it's maddening, yeah, I agree, to ceramic knives. And I constantly feel like they're going to cut themselves. Yeah, just like waiting for it basically to slip off the carrot or whatever they're cutting into their finger. Because those little knives are just so tricky. Did you know that a YouTube warning says active for 9 days, so my stream will be moderated? Oh. Yeah, I didn't know about the 90 days. So I think after 90 days, if you have a strike on YouTube, it will renew. After 90 days, it will basically get deleted again, or you start new. So it's not going to stay active forever, which kind of makes sense. But I didn't know that it will be moderate to mild. I don't even know what that would mean or what that would entail. Thank God for small favors. No, tomorrow warm and nice here again. You're gonna have nice weather up there. Oh, well, I guess you're lucky this time. Good for you and that. Maybe some peppers. So, German people don't really eat spicy, at least the most German, like the most people I know. And for us, this is as spicy as it gets. Bell pepper. So we have a few spices that Germans use in their daily kitchen or for their regular foods. So it's salt, pepper, surprise, surprise, and garlic powder and paprika powder actually. So I know paprika powder is not super common here, or paprika spice in general. So I guess it comes from Hungary in Europe. So Hungarian pepper powder is very famous. And our German dishes got influenced a lot by Hungary. We have a goulash, Hungarian goulash, all that, and I think that's where the pepper powder comes from. Take it with a grain of salt, I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, we use a lot of pepper powder in our German kitchen, and our most famous chips, like the chips that you buy in a bag in the store, are not barbecue flavored or chili or cheddar or anything like that. Actually, the cheese flavors are not popular in Germany at all, but for us it's bell pepper flavor, in case you didn't know. And Marco keeps asking me to send him those German chips, and they're actually called, those are the most bought chips flavor in Germany, and it's called Hungarian actually. So just making another reference to that. Also, bell peppers are the most heavily contaminated foods when it comes to pesticides, and spinach. So this bell pepper will be full of pesticides, but I'm still gonna eat it because I like the flavor, and no one has money to buy organic bell peppers. Organic bell peppers cost more than what's it called in English? Printer, color for printers. In Germany, you always make a joke that if you say something is super expensive, they either say cinema tickets, like movie tickets, or colors for the printer. And I like to cut my peppers pretty small. I don't like those big pieces. Oops, sorry Shuriken, I know that hurt your soul. Using the blade to push my veggies over. I try to do better and be nicer to my knives. I am okay with cutting, or good with cutting I would say, but I'm not very nice to my knives sometimes. So I even put them in the dishwasher sometimes. I apologize. I had pizza for lunch, but we're having red beans and rice for dinner. It'll be healthy, nice. And I have some tea going. Very cool. I didn't drink any tea today. I forgot to make any this morning, and then I came home from work and I was tired and I took a nap, and now it's too late for me to drink any caffeine, so skipping on the tea today. And I also had some beans today, or garbanzo beans, chickpeas. I made a lentil and chickpea tomato stew with dates, and I like to add a little sweetness and some dried tomatoes. This bowl is too small for myself, actually, but it'll have to suffice. I'm tempted to use some yellow paprika just to add some color. I think I'll do that. Also, what kind of pizza did you have, Shuriken? What's your go-to? Your go-to topping, or even what chain? Do you have like a favorite store that you go to? Like, I know some people love Papa John's, some people like Pizza Hut for some reason, or Domino's. Domino's is good, surprisingly, here in this area, and in Germany. It was pretty okay, but there's some areas where Domino's is not good, but same with Pizza Hut, or, you know, I guess they're all kind of the same, but for some reason I like Jet's Pizza here in America. I feel like they have a lot of sauce on it. What classic car does your husband have? You mean like an old car, like the Toyota pickup truck, you mean? Chips, fish, Ungarisch, yeah. I know. I have to see at the Asian store if they still have it. I just dropped off for a sec. I'm doing shuriken maintenance while watching. I'll probably make a post about it. Applying a black oxide finish. Wrapping them and sealing the wrap. That sounds cool. Yeah, keep us posted on that. I'm sure there's a lot of people that want to see that. I have to figure out where to put my salad in. I need a bigger bowl. I guess this one. And I got a question for you, Marco. How do you come up with your magical tricks? Is there like a website or on YouTube, or are you just super talented and natural? I shouldn't drink any more tea tonight, either 8. My allergies. And just the fact that you know how to treat your knives properly, even if you don't always practice it, means to watch me. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I'm trying to be better. Since people like my shorts about magic, they believe my live streams are about it too. Boy, are they in for a surprise. I guess so, but I guess that's also part of magic, to surprise people. So just be like, surprise, surprise. My biggest magical trick. Crazy stream. Do you have any ideas, Marco, what do you want to do for your stream? This bowl is so much better. Not that it's because it's plastic, but just because it's much bigger. I'm gonna get the feta cheese. Hey, Oscar. This is the last thing of Greek feta cheese that I have. It's imported from Greece and it's really good. I usually don't buy the ones that are already crumbled, like goat cheese crumbles or feta cheese crumbles. I just bought it because it was on sale and I can't miss out on a good deal. But yeah, don't buy anything that's crumbled. I mean, unless you're really like super lazy and you don't want to crumble it up yourself. And I kind of get that. It is easier if you want to sprinkle it over your salad. But usually it's more expensive if it's crumbled. And it is powdered cellulose that keeps the crumbles from sticking together. So you also have a lot of basically like, isn't cellulose just paper? So it prevents the caking. So you pay more, you have cellulose or paper in your cheese. And yeah, it's not really worth it, I think. Just get the block of cheese and either grate it or chop it up. I'm gonna add some olives as well. Kroger has these amazing olives from Greece. They come in just water, sea salt, and organic olive oil. So they're amazing. They're really, really good. And I've been looking for some, I've been testing all olives around here. I told that story before. I used to hate olives, especially green ones, but now I'm obsessed with green olives. Isn't that crazy? How you can hate something first and then you start loving it. Like, it's not just that I'm tolerating it, but I almost have them every single day. But they're good for you. I mean, they're a lot high in sodium, so don't eat too many, obviously. Especially if you have heart issues or cholesterol. Well, not cholesterol, but you gotta watch your sodium if you're if you have to monitor your sodium. Olives are very high in sodium, but it's a nice little treat. I chop them up into rings, add them, and then I'm gonna use some good olive oil. Because in a Greek salad, you need to use some good olive oil. You'll definitely taste the difference. But yeah, sorry, I forgot to read. You shouldn't drink any more tea either. Yes, I agree. It's just not good before sleep time or bedtime. And just the fact that, oh, I already read that. There's people like my sort of, that's an independent pizza place around here. Okay, those are usually better than the chain ones. That's been here since the 80s. Oh wow, that's probably my favorite. Really like Marcos the best these days. Marcos, of course. What else could we like best? We have a Marcos around here too, but I've never been, to be honest. I have to try it out. Books. You want to talk about books? Are you getting your inspo from books? Okay, I got you. Green pepper and mushroom is probably our go-to. That's great because it also works for Fridays and Lent. Oh yeah, for sure. Mushrooms and green peppers are amazing. I never had green peppers on my pizza before I came to America, I think, because green peppers are not very common. In Germany, usually we have those bell pepper mixes in the bags, like the ones you have here too, red, green, and yellow. And we do use it, but it's not very popular. And I'm using an organic olive oil that is from Italy. And with olive oils, make sure it's cold pressed. And I like to use the unfiltered one. And if you can, it is always good if your olive oil only comes from one source. and not multiple, because sometimes if you look in the bag, cheaper olive oils usually come from different places. It can be from Tunisia, Spain, Greece, Italy, and then they just mix it together. Same with milk. Like if you drink milk, the milk that you are getting in the supermarket is not coming from one cow. You will have, I don't want to say the wrong number, but when I heard that, it kind of grossed me out just to hear how many DNA strings are in the milk that you buy. Like from how many different cows the milk comes. I think it's like hundreds of different cows. Like I think it was like 600 or so at least, if not 1,000. So I don't know why that grossed me out, but for some reason it did. I don't drink cow milk myself, but just hearing that. But yeah, I just mixed, put the olive oil in. We got the feta cheese, the olives, paprika or bell pepper, as you say here. Do you say paprika or bell pepper here? I'm always confused. Tomatoes, cucumber, and a little bit of garlic, and now I'm gonna add some salt. Just a little bit. I would usually use some fresh herbs too, but I don't have any, so I'm gonna skip that part. Black pepper. You're an olive oil fan, but you don't eat them often. That used to be me. I didn't like them for the longest time. I never prepare anything for my streams. I know, that's the best. It just happens organically, and it's not staged or anything, and you're not under stress, because I feel like, at least for me, it's like that. When I prepare something, I get very focused on what I prepared, and I get very like, I don't know, it's hard for me to change it up then, you know, so I like to just not prepare anything too. I mean, I have a rough idea of what I want to cook if I make a cooking live stream, but if I just talk, I just see where the conversation goes, so I am definitely there with you, Marco. I'm the same. Marcos is owned by Marco the Great. Wouldn't that be great? I wouldn't be surprised if it was. You wouldn't shock me with that one, Marco, with that information. Did you eat anything today, Marco? How's your stomach doing? You feeling a little better? Could you eat anything today or the last couple days? I hope you did. Oh yeah, you're eating chips. I already forgot. Yeah, potato chips. And no, it's not necessary to use chopsticks for your Greek salad. I just realized that. For some reason, I just adapted that in China, using my chopsticks for so many things, and they're just so easy to clean, so I like using them for all kinds of things. Let's try. And then we gotta make that sandwich. Painful as ever. Chips and crackers kind of work. Well, that's good. I mean, I guess I have to send you the chips fish. Ungarisch then. The embroidery thread that I wrap my shuriken comes in these little bundles that have to be wound onto a dovel. Use the drumstick before I can apply it. It always gets tangled. Oh yeah. That sounds a little annoying. Chicken rice soup. I haven't made chicken rice soup. I guess technically Oscar's eating chicken rice soup every day almost, since I always make him, or not always, but most often I make him brown rice with chicken and kind of like a soup. I just fought with a knot for 5 minutes. That was me every morning when I walked to university, when I still used my Apple headphones, you know, the ones with the cord. And every time I got them out of my bag, I had to untangle. I'm like, what are you guys doing in my bag? Like, I'm sure I didn't rub you into a knot or anything. Like, I wonder what the headphones do when you leave them alone at night. They're probably just like, I don't know. I don't know how that happens. Thank you, come on. It is really tasty. Here you go. Oh. Right now. Yeah, that must be tough. Not having anything or knowing what to eat because of your pain. And trying to not lose too much weight. That sounds like a very tricky task. I know. Pieces fell down. The chopsticks, because they're made out of metal, are very slippery with the salad. I wish they would just sell it with around something, even a piece of cardboard. Yeah, that would be definitely more practical, but they probably didn't think that far. And in the end, you are the one that has to deal with it, not them. And Marco, if you can, I mean, chips definitely have a lot of calories, so I think you should be good when it comes to calories, if you tolerate chips, like you said. And you said you tolerate chicken and rice soup as well. Is that the only things that you can eat at the moment? Nobody wants the princess. My wife is afraid of her, and my daughter says she's too expensive to insure and upkeep. That is rough. I think if that happens, you're not gonna be worried about the princess. I think you'll be probably in awe what's up there in the skies. Hopefully. But I don't know. I definitely wouldn't worry about it, Marco, because that just adds another layer of worry to your worries that you have at the moment, so I don't think that's helpful. But easier said than done, I know, sorry. I shut up. I worry about stuff too. Potatoes and rice. Maybe you can add some potatoes to the chicken and rice soup, or anything that has a little bit more calories, or some little bit of olive oil, just anything that adds some calories to it. Have you guys seen Christine about the haunted car? Definitely not. No. Is it a movie, or is it like a real life story, or? Huh. V12 in the skies. Are you gonna make a YouTube channel about the V12 in the skies? Wouldn't that be cool? I would definitely watch it. V16? If you were good on Earth. Yeah. Does V16 exist? Is the Bugatti V16? Bugatti Veyron or something, whatever it's called. I'm gonna make the sandwich now, so the hubby gets some food for work tomorrow. I've been pretty bad with making his lunch boxes. I know, just because I'm a female, I'm not obliged to make my husband a lunchbox. Please don't comment anything like that. Female empowerment. I do it because I like making it, and I don't have a problem doing it. My husband does stuff for me too, so it's a give and take, everyone. And I'm just more in the kitchen naturally, not because I'm forced to do it or because I'm a female, just because I love being in the kitchen. It's my happy place. If it's not messy, it's messy and I have to clean it. It's definitely not my happy place. It's some German bread from the German bakery. This is not technically a German bread, it's a ciabatta, so it's an Italian bread, but it's a European style bread, which made by hand with a traditional recipe and only like 4 ingredients. Unbleached white flour. Don't buy bleached flour. Why do you need bleached flour? What's the purpose of that? Malted, I don't know, filtered water, sea salt, sugar, yeast. So we got flour, water, sea salt, sugar, yeast. That's all you ever need for bread. Don't let anyone tell you different. You don't need eggs for bread. You don't need any preservatives or, I don't know. If your bread list is like this long, on the back of your bread, it's not bread, and don't buy it unless you have to. I know it's easier said than done. Like, I'll shut up again. Sometimes you don't have the choice. You can't just buy bread from the German bakery. Like, sometimes you just have to make ends meet, and you have to buy something that feeds you and has calories and feeds your children or your family. So I know, been there. Not me. I don't have children, but I grew up when we didn't have much, and we had to work with what we had. Although, since my dad is a chef, he's not working as a chef anymore, but I grew up with a chef, so we always had really, really good food. So even though we were poor, we always had homemade food made from scratch. So I can never complain about that. I'm gonna get my avocado real quick. It's getting dark outside. Those avocados are so hard. A tip, if you want to ripen your avocado, just put your avocado with your bananas. The peel of the banana releases gases to your avocado or anything around them. And I think it works with mangoes as well. And it will ripen your avocados or other fruit naturally. So be careful if you put bananas together with avocados. They will get ripe pretty soon. I wish I did it earlier. I just started it this morning, so I didn't do anything. But if you have it there for like, let's say 2 days or so, your avocados will definitely ripen. Yes, V16 exists on Earth. Okay. I wasn't sure. Christine the Plymouth Fury. It's a classic. I didn't know that, or I don't know that. I guess I have to look into that. I mean, Christine is a book by King, and John Carpenter made a really good movie of it. Highly recommended. Okay, cool. Marco, I thought, sure you must have seen it. Yeah, everything that's car related, I'm sure Marco has seen it. Is there something worse than hard avocados? I'm sure there is, but it's pretty annoying right now. So I'm peeling it with my fingers. So bear with me. We'll get there. So you get a little bit of avocado peeling ASMR. There you go. Thank me later. And some Oscar tapping sounds. I don't know if you can hear that. But he's running around like crazy. I think he's waiting for his second portion of food. Oscar, Oscar, you want to do a little Oscar mukbang? Oscar, come. It's time for Oscar mukbang. The people want to see you more than me. There you go. Let me get you your food. Susmus, no, it's not for you. You already had your food. Oscar's food, not for you, Schatzi. There you go. He's gonna ignore it as usual. He always does that. And then he will come back eventually. He's very weird when it comes to feeding time. It is not for you. I promise you it is not for you. I'm gonna keep peeling my avocado over here. Susie, no, it's not for you. No, no. Good boy. Tasty? Fine, Shati. Good boy. Yummy? Oh, yummy. It's so good. Fine. Pet, 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 pet. Good boy. Okay. We are back. Or I'm back. I don't know why I talk about myself as we, but I'm not possessed, I promise. Or I hope not. But yeah, I cut open the bread. I peeled my avocado, finally. You need to own a gas station though. Bugatti Veyron and Cadillac had a V16 too. Oh, no, I didn't know the Cadillac had it too. Fun fact, one of the cars being most deadly, the Corvette. Oh, really? Just because a lot of, I don't know. It's not faster than any other car, right? The Corvette. I wonder why it's the most deadly. Maybe it's like people that like to show off and they're like more prone to driving fast or reckless. I don't know. You're watching too much of my crap. Oh, ASMR. I mean, I've been joking about the ASMR before you even knew what the ASMR was. So it's not because of you, don't worry. All we're missing is the whisper narration. Yes, I don't think if I'm going to do that, so I'll save you from that, don't worry. Yeah, we're probably not going to do that. Not for now. And not for a very long time. So what we're going to do... Okay, you guys vote for me, please, because you know I have a bad decision problem. Should we make cream cheese? Same thing with cream cheese. Americans, don't buy the cream cheese with the stupid stuff in there. Cream cheese only needs pasteurized milk and cream, cheese culture, and salt. Et voila, that's it. You don't need 5 different gums and preservatives or anything like that. Just get the one with the least ingredients. Everything that you buy that has more than, let's say, 5 ingredients, I probably wouldn't buy. What else? Oh yeah, the sandwiches. Should we make Chipotle? I don't know if I could have pronounced it any more German. Chipotle, chicken avocado sandwich with cream cheese, or mozzarella with dried tomatoes and avocado. What should we make? I'm open for both. Hi, Jungsu. Corvette is built for the racetrack, lacking any driving stability assistant. Like actually, like the ones that you see in the street, like the normal Corvettes. I didn't know that. Learned something new. Just gonna chop the avocado. That's a very nice thing to say, Jungsu. People are very interesting sometimes. I don't know if I want to be any thinner, Jungsu. I think I'm pretty good in my skin for now. So I think appreciate the tip though, or the advice. I think I'm gonna go with the chicken actually. I'm gonna run and take a shower. Binge watch more of the new episode of Silo. Sounds good. I have to look into that. I have never heard about Silo. So I'm just gonna finish my sandwich and then I'm gonna walk Oscar before the storms come in. If they come in tonight, I don't even know if they will get here. I know they will tomorrow for sure, so we already got a big warning for tomorrow, but tonight might hopefully still be okay. Movie night, yes, that sounds great. I love movie nights, nothing better. Enjoy your movie night, Marco, and I'll see you next time. Latest in your stream on Saturday if I'm not streaming tomorrow. I don't know if I am, maybe spontaneously. But yeah, I'm gonna add the cream cheese, I'm gonna add avocado, and now I wanna do a movie night too. I haven't had a movie night in a while. Or maybe I did and I forgot already. I don't even know what the last movie was that I watched. Oh no, I do remember. It was on Netflix. It's that movie about the Italian restaurant. It's like a real story. It's called Nonna. Yeah, it was called Nonna. It's a guy. It's a real story based in New York where a guy buys an old shack on Staten Island, and because of his grandma, he's Italian, or he has Italian descent, and his grandma always cooked him delicious food, and he grew up with all those Italian ladies making all the homemade food, and he just wanted to recreate that for other people, so he bought that old building or a restaurant, or I don't know what it was before, like a tire store or something, tire shop, and he renovated it into a restaurant, and everyone thought he was crazy because he isn't the chef himself, but he hired 3 or 4 old ladies, almost said Chinese, Italian ones, so nonnas, that's the word for grandma in Italian, and the restaurant is still open until today, and he even has the same items on the menu, so it must have been really, really popular, or is still popular. And now he even hired, I think, a Japanese and a lady from an Arab country, I forgot which one, and African, I think. So he has different grandmas from different countries that cook for the restaurant. I think that idea is actually really great. Because don't we all love our grandma's cooking? and he just made it into a restaurant idea where just grandma's cook. And the weirdest food or menu, or the weirdest item on the menu for me personally, I mean, it's good that they use that part of the body too, since they already are eating the animal anyway. So it's a sheep head. So it's roasted sheep head, roasted in the oven with some spices, and I think it's stuffed. And apparently that is one of the most famous items on the menu till today. It was still on the menu. I checked it out myself. And I bet that restaurant is probably booming. That place is probably booked out for months now after that Netflix movie dropped about the restaurant. So I don't think you could have any better commercial than having a Netflix movie made about you. This is random, but the most interesting part of the shuriken finishing pose will be the color change of the wrap as a result of applying clear super glue. It turns from mustard yellow to dark brown. Oh wow. Nice, I'm excited to see. Are you gonna put it up tonight, shuriken? I'll definitely check it out. And I don't know yet. Should I make the chicken or the mozzarella? I think I'm gonna go with the chicken actually, just because I want to get rid of that first, and then mozzarella still stays fresh in the fridge for longer. Adding a little bit of tomato, not too much. I don't want the sandwich to get too soggy. If you have paper towels making sandwiches, it's good to put them on paper towels so the tomatoes are not too wet if you put them on your sandwich, because that can make your bread pretty soggy. So I get my chicken. I'm gonna pull the chicken real quick. Oh man, that sandwich requires more work than I thought, but it's not too bad. I'm gonna add a little bit of salad in the end. Man, my tummy is rumbling. Definitely gonna eat some more of that Greek salad later. And my battery is pretty low too. I have an avocado, but I don't know how to eat the avocado. You can eat avocado in any way. You can just put it on your bread, like super simple. With salt, pepper, tomatoes, make guacamole. Jungsu, what do you usually eat? Do you cook at all, or do you order out or eat in restaurants? Or you're in South Korea, right? So I bet there's a lot of yummy food. My friend always tells me that she loves the food there when she goes there with her husband, and she cooks a lot of Korean food for him at home in Germany. I'll probably post it tonight as soon as it get done. Nice, 3 more to wrap. Sounds good. Awesome sandwich tip. Remaking sure nothing gets too soggy. Pizza and packing bento are the 2 other instances that spring to mind when thinking about moisture being the enemy. Yes, that's true. Pizza, when it's like still hot, it gets soggy when you close the lid or the storage. So I'm just gonna pull a little bit of chicken, not too much. The rest is for Oscar for later as a snack offer tomorrow. Don't judge me. I usually don't buy any of those kind of sauces, but we had that for think when we had friends over for a taco night or something, because I know people here like their sauces in America. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of that chipotle sauce, chipotle. I don't even know how to pronounce that. And I'm not gonna try. A little bit of Tabasco. White people's hot sauce. And gonna mix it up, and a little bit of smoked paprika actually, if I can find it. Smoked paprika. I cook at home. Nice. What do you usually cook, Jungsu? Like Korean food, tteokbokki, and all that good stuff. Chipotle sauce is good. Yeah, I mean, it tastes good for sure. I just don't really have anything I use it for, and till now I just thought about making a little sandwich, because I know at Subway or at those sandwich stores they have a lot of those chipotle things, so I thought it might be good. So here's a sandwich. Sammy, yummy my belly. It doesn't even rhyme. I thought it would, but it doesn't. Okay, so we got our chicken. It looks pretty colorful. I hope enough light gets in here. It's pretty dark in the kitchen, but I hate my overhead light in the kitchen. It gives me a headache, and I don't like bright lights. I think that's good. Now we're gonna add some salad. You can buy me flowers. Got that song stuck in my head that everyone, including myself today, I know, guilty as charged, used for my YouTube shorts. Usually I try not to use those popular or trending songs, but I kind of like it. It's just a banger, I guess. So I used that, but I like to use at least not the same 15 seconds everyone else uses. I like to at least skip around in the song and look for another line, or so it's not always repeating the same thing when people scroll. But I guess it's not much better, honestly. But yeah, here's the sandwich. Ta-da! It looks pretty good, doesn't it? And the saddest part is that it's not for me, it's for my husband. If that isn't love, I don't know what is. So I'm not gonna eat it, and I'm just gonna pack it in his lunchbox. Sad. I have to figure out what to wrap it in. I don't have any plastic wrap. Thank you, Shuriken, brother. Appreciate it. You're still working on that bottle of hot sauce that has scorpion pepper as the first ingredient? Oh, no. Thank you. I could never do that. Like chipotle sauce is the hottest. I will go. I know I mean, I had very spicy food in my life, don't get me wrong. Surprisingly, the hottest food was probably in China, but on the same level, surprisingly, was a pizza that I had in Germany. It was a frozen pizza. Our frozen pizzas are super cheap in Germany, so as a university student, poor university student, you definitely will eat a lot of frozen pizzas in your life in Germany. And I definitely tried almost all of them, I would say. And there was this one pizza. It was like a store brand from this discounter. So in Germany, we have supermarkets and we have discounters. So places like Aldi or Aldi's, as you say here in America, or Lidl, or Lidl, as you say here. It's called Lidl. Those places are discounters, so they sell stuff a little bit cheaper, including their frozen pizza, and they have store brands, so it's really cheap. And I bought that pizza, frozen pizza. It was called Pizza Diavolo. So I guess Pizza Diavolo, just isn't Diavolo just the devil, I guess? But yeah, it definitely was. It just came straight out of hell. It was so spicy. I was driving in my car. I remember that. I was driving with a person. I don't want to name that person, but we were driving to see friends or family or something. And we packed that pizza. So we cooked that and then we cut it up and brought it with us in like a Tupperware. Because yes, I love cold pizza. I like cold pizza better than hot one for some reason. So we made a pizza as a snack for the car, and I just took a piece and I ate it. And I had to pull up to the side of the road, and I started crying. And I chugged down a whole bottle of like 1.5 liters of water, so half a gallon. Or a little bit less than half a gallon, but I just couldn't stop crying, and I was so upset. I was like, "What is that? That's like the devil's pizza. That name is so fitting." I have no idea. And Pizza Diavolo is Diablo, yeah, not Diavolo. Thank you. Pizza Diablo is a very common pizza in Germany, so it wasn't the first time that I tried a spicy pizza, but that Pizza Diablo. Wow, that blew me away. That was the spiciest thing I've ate till that point in my life. That was before I moved to China. That was crazy. And I was about to call the store and ask them, what the fuck, like, what are you guys doing? What is this? They, in my opinion, they honestly would have to put a warning onto that pizza. Like, I'm not kidding you, but maybe I'm just weak when it comes to spice. But even my friend said that it was crazy hot. That certainly sounds hot. And yes, I wish I could send you one, Shuriken, next time I'm in Germany. I wish I could send you frozen pizza, but I don't think that would be a good idea. It would definitely not be frozen by the time it gets to you. That sounds brutal, and all you had was water, which makes the burning worse. Yes, and I was in my car, and I had to keep driving, so I just remember driving like that. I was like, why did I do that? Like, it was just terrible, and it kept going, like probably for like 30 minutes or an hour. I was just huffing and puffing and trying to see because my eyes were so watery. So I think my friend even took over at one point and drove for me. Yeah, that was insane. I feel like next time I'm in Germany, I want to get that pizza. I want to find that pizza because I know what store I bought it from. The store is called Norma. It's a discounter in Germany. And I want to go there and see if they still have that pizza. And I'm going to try the devil's pizza for you again. Like, remember Funny, Shuriken, how Funny said that he ate those ramen and even he said he was about to die. Like, I watched that stream for a little bit, or that video that he uploaded where he ate it. And you know how you don't want to see something because it makes you feel bad? Like, I felt his suffering. Like, I felt bad for him, but at the same time I had to watch it just because it was a little funny just to see it. But I felt bad for him at the same time, so it was kind of like an accident that you don't want to look at, but you still look at it. It was kind of the same situation or scenario. So yeah, and he told me to not try that those ramen. So because I was thinking about trying them, but a friend of mine, he really likes eating ramen and spicy ramen. So I was about to challenge him to take on that ramen challenge with me that Funny did. But if Funny cannot tolerate it, like if he says he was crying as an Indian eating spicy food, I don't know if I could survive that. Probably not. If you try it again, make sure to have a bed of carbs in your stomach and some milk to drink. Ice cream for after. That's a good idea, ice cream. I never thought about that, but that sounds like having, after something spicy, having like cold ice cream. And then the fat and the cream. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you, Shuriken, for telling me or giving me the tips. Bed of carbs, okay. I guess to just protect my stomach from the spicy spice. I'll definitely try to do that. And I'm gonna add the rest of avocado into my Greek salad, I think. And I'm gonna try to wrap up that sandwich. It is so big. It's gonna fall apart, but I don't even know what to put it in. I'm gonna find myself a Tupperware. Oh no. The only bag I could find is this little compostable bag, but I don't think that would fit. What a dilemma. I think I'm gonna, oh, I know what to use. Smart, smart, smart. So this one, I'm gonna eat that one with the Greek salad. And I'm just gonna wrap the hoagie in its original bag. Isn't that a great idea? Let's try if we can squeeze it into this bag without breaking it. Oh, this is scared. It's scary. Please don't fall apart. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh well, you'll have to assemble that sandwich tomorrow. Ta-da! It's a little falling apart, but oh well. He'll figure it out. It's not in my hands anymore once it's in the lunch bag. Comes to save the day, yes. Thank you, Mr. Bag, or Mrs. Bag, saving the day. Ta-da! And now we're gonna, this is a big sandwich, isn't it? It's almost like a Subway, like when you do a half the Subway stuff, I would say. What's up, Shetzi? Aw, you sitting? You doing your squat? Okay. Jesse. Yeah, that's my nail. That's Oscar's sound when I want him to come to me. Hi, Jeffy. Are you still hungry? Is the food so good that you want extra? Ooh, I'm happy to hear that. Or are you just hungry? Both. Oh, I know, a little snacky. Midnight snack. Yeah, late night snack. I know. Eating is fun. Yeah. Kleiner Mann. Mr. O saying hi to everyone. Uh-oh. He almost hung up on you. He almost clicked the exit button up there. Also, we're still waiting for your live stream. No pressure, of course. Yes, Mr. O sending hearts back to you. I'm doing it for him. Because with his paws, it might be a little hard for him to form a heart. That's very solid sandwich indeed. See, will enjoy it. I hope so. If not, he'll be in trouble. After all the effort we put into it. And we all made it together too. It makes me want to try those ramen. I've done that, the one chip challenge and all that. Oh yeah, that's the one they took off the market because a couple people expired. What? You ate that one? That's crazy. Wow, I could never, especially after hearing that people could not tolerate it. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I'm tempted just because I love a challenge, but I don't know if I'm born for that. I don't think I am. I mean, I did survive China, so, and those were definitely the most chilies I've ever seen in my life. But I don't think my tummy is still used to that. So I probably won't do it, but I'll definitely watch you do it if you want to do a live stream about it or something, or a video. I should have live streamed the shuriken wrapping. On one would ever ask me. No one would ever ask me. No, I don't think so. We would definitely still ask you. But honestly, I don't think that's a bad idea, to be fair, or to be honest. I think because for the first live stream, remember Alex asked me, our friend from Britain asked me about it, like a tip for live streaming, and I'm not someone to give tips because I'm still like super small creator, right? But I've been doing live streams for a while now. I'm not saying I'm good with it, but as a tip for starting, just to make it less awkward for you or less nervous, because I definitely, the first time I did it, I felt a little weird about it, I think, or just not used to it. But if you start, I would definitely do something, you know, something what you just said, like wrapping, shuriken. So you have to do something with your hands, or you can look at something else than just the screen, because it can be quite awkward if you do a live stream and you just like sitting here and looking into the phone, you know. So it's nice to have something to do and still do your own thing while you're live streaming and having like a natural conversation instead of just standing in front of the screen. So I think I would enjoy that. I love having something on as a background. You stream a lot and yours are always awesome. Yeah, you're a great person to get tips from. I appreciate that. I don't agree, but I appreciate shuriken. Really do. And I'm glad I can give some sort of tips to at least make it less awkward for you, because I can, although it takes me a while, honestly, to feel awkward. I feel like the older one gets, the less awkward people feel, or the less awkward I personally feel, even in situations that are technically awkward. But just giving less F's about most things, you know, the longer you live. And I'm not old and wise or anything like that, I'm not trying to say that, but definitely feel less awkward than I felt when I was 19 or 20. If I were to set my phone up like I do for my throwing videos and just sew while I'm streaming, that would be fun. Oh yeah, that would be a good idea, for sure. And then you're not, sorry it's so dark in here. I don't know why I don't like lights, but at my work they always make fun of me that I sometimes just sit in a dark room without the lights on. Like it's not dark, like I can still see, but I don't know, I just grew up with trying to save energy, the energy bill, or keeping it low, and energy in Germany is very expensive. And I don't know, I just don't like bright lights, like I said, so sorry for leaving you guys in the dark. But that's a good idea, sure. I think that's great. So you don't have to talk and you can come back to the phone and read the comments afterwards, or like every 5 minutes or so. I think that would be a great start to do that. I'm a low light fan myself. Nice, okay. Welcome to the darkness, brother. Welcome to the dark side. Yes, we get that in common too. Also, talking about live streams, I really like watching Funny's live streams in the evening, so I'm very excited about yours too, because I like super chill live streams where I just, when I do something like cleaning up the kitchen or something, just watching a live stream, even if I don't interact with the person all the time, just like having someone doing their own thing, it's kind of like you hang out with someone, you know, but you don't have to talk. It's very comforting, especially when you know the people personally. It's kind of like just chilling with a friend, but you're not forced to talk. It's kind of nice. I think that's why live streams are so popular, just because you feel like you're hanging out with a person. I mean, you actually are, like we're interacting, right? So it's like a FaceTime basically. But yeah, it's like a less one-on-one, less forced FaceTime. Like you're not forced to talk back and forth all the time. Yeah, I really like the concept, but it also gives way to trolls, unfortunately. But yeah, I haven't seen trolls lately. I feel like YouTube is not putting up my live streams at the moment at all. So it just keeps the live streams between my community, or our community. I don't want to call it my community because it's not mine. But yeah, I feel like it's always our bubble, our community here, which I love. Like I'm a huge fan. It's kind of exhausting to always have new people and introducing myself like 500 times per live stream, so I'm not upset about it at all. I can talk while throwing. I talk to Meg while throwing all the time. Okay, cool. I didn't know if you need to be like super focused or anything. And she sometimes uses my throwing as ASMR if she's going to take a little nap. Oh, for sure. Yes, I can see that. Like, I love hearing my husband, for example, like playing video games or something when I'm trying to nap. Although I rarely ever nap, but if I do, or if I just want to have calm down time or relaxing time for myself, I love hearing him doing his thing, like reading, or like the book, like the flipping of the sides, or yeah, just video games, even just having some background noise, ASMR, for sure. Hi Nash, how are you doing? Good to see you. I know you can't see me, but I can't see you either, so it's fair. I just love being here in the dark. How was your day? It was pretty good actually. I was just at work and doing chores, walking Oscar. I replanted some of my squash plants outside to different spots, and then I just checked the weather, since we're gonna have really bad weather today eventually, and definitely tomorrow. I made some Greek salad that you can't see, but I'm gonna turn on the light real quick. I made a sandwich for the hubby for tomorrow, for his lunch. Some chipotle chicken, avocado, cream cheese, and vegetables. And I know I shouldn't because it's already super late. Or not super late, but late. But I will drink some kombucha. How was your day, Nash? What did you do today? Did you do anything cool, or did you have a chill day? Did you go to the beach? What did you do? Lucky man. Well, you tell him. The light is so bright, I hate it. Sorry. Are you doing a garden this year? I wish, since we still live in an apartment, just to save up for a house, or because we're not entirely sure where we want to stay long term, and I don't want to buy a house without knowing if I want to stay in this area. So once I have a house, you can bet your sweet Bippy that I will be in a garden every day. So once I have a house, I'll just focus on my garden for the first few months, just to get that going. And very excited for that. So I hope I'll find something good. I don't really care about the inside of the house or how the house looks like, as long as I have a little bit of land. That's all I really need. I don't care about the house itself that much. It doesn't need to be big at all. I just need a little bit of room so I can plant some stuff. No beach today, probably tomorrow. Nice. I hope you have a great beach day tomorrow. So how's the weather in Florida right now? Is it super hot and humid already? Is it stormy? Because it's definitely getting stormy up here. So I don't know how Florida looks like right now. But I think I remember correctly, it looked pretty clear down there. I checked the weather a couple times today. Hi Rep, I just poured myself some kombucha. Kombucha is just some like fermented tea with some like cultures, like some probiotics basically. It's an acquired taste. If you never had it, it's gonna be very, it depends on which one you get and how long you store it, but they get a little bit vinegary, but they're kind of sweet in the beginning if you drink them directly when you buy them. And they're sparkly too. Thinking about taking your dogs for a walk right now. Nice, yeah, I'm gonna do the same before the rain comes down. I don't know if it's gonna rain. It's supposed to rain, but it's not raining yet. But I might do the same pretty soon too. Too hot today to take them this afternoon. Oh yeah, so Florida's already hot, you say? I mean, I definitely can see that. It's already super hot here in Tennessee, so this week, yeah, pretty much this week has been so hot and humid, like it's really getting there. So it's definitely summer now. It's not spring anymore. I remember just last week I was praising the spring, how beautiful and mild it is. And as soon as I said that, the temperatures skyrocketed and it's really humid already. Probably nothing compared to Florida. And yeah, I don't like going in the midday heat or the afternoon heat either. I definitely understand that, Nash. I'm sure your dogs are gonna be happy about that too, to go in the evening. Streets are not quieter, yes, and the pavement is not hot, and yeah, less crowded for sure. Same here. I like going in the evening too. Just the sounds of the birds are nice in the evening. It's just very peaceful. Seeing the sun or the sky like in like pinkish tones, so beautiful. Some teas I have tried I didn't like. Oh, you tried them? Yeah, there's different brands. You really gotta see for yourself. There's definitely good ones out there and some that are really strong that I don't like. If you like a mild flavor, if you like herbal tastes, like just like taste of herbs and like sage and all that good stuff, I would recommend the Brew Doctor teas. They're pretty good. They're very mild in flavor, not too sweet, very, yeah, like a sparkling water basically. So I definitely recommend those for a start. And the GT Daves are actually pretty good too, just super expensive for no reason. And driving me crazy. Been laying around all day. I got you. Yeah, Oscar, there's days where he drives me crazy for sure. Like when I'm busy, I'm back from work and I'm just trying to sit down for a little bit, but you come back from work and then your next work starts, like house and cooking and dog, cats and everything. So I definitely understand. Dogs can be very naggy. They always want something from you. Hi Roy, hola, hola amigo. How are you doing, Roy? How is your evening going? How was your day? Has life become this dark, Amy? Right, welcome to the dark side, funny. I can't afford the electricity bill, so that's why I just made a Greek salad and a sandwich today, and we don't have the lights on. So, sorry. I'm just kidding, obviously. We definitely have electricity, don't worry. We're not at that point yet. But I don't like that ceiling light coming down on me. Like, it's just not just unflattering. That's not my reason. You've seen me in all the unflattering angles already, so I don't care about that anymore. But it's just too bright, and I just get a headache from it. I'm not a fan. So I hope you enjoy the darkness here with me. I can't, like I said earlier, I can't see you, so you can't see me. It's only fair now. How was your day, Funny? Did you do anything cool? Did you work today? The love is unconditional. Very true. I agree. Roy, that's very well said. They don't need much from us. And even if people don't treat animals good, they will still love you. Like you said, unconditional. It's actually very precious. If I don't walk them, I usually get a wake-up bark at 4 a.m. Oh, at 4 a.m.? Oh, you mean if you don't walk them at night? Yeah, I definitely understand that. 4 a.m., Oscar, I could bark at him and he wouldn't wake up at 4 a.m. Like, when my husband was still in his early schedule, we usually got up at 4 a.m. Now, at least we're getting up a little bit later, so more around 5 a.m. is normal. But I got up at 4 a.m. for like almost 2 years, I would say. And Oscar was not a fan of that. He's also still not a fan of getting up at 5 a.m. But so now I try to let him sleep in until 6, and then I usually wake him up around 6. I like to go early. I don't like to be outside when it's getting hot and humid, so I like my early mornings. I was able to get this bundle unwound without a nut catastrophe. It's a miracle. Yay, it's a miracle. Good job, Shuriken. Cheering from here, from Tennessee. Good job. Microsoft laid off 6,000 people, including their AI department. A little on what we were speaking in earlier chats. Oh, 6,000. Holy moly, you said it right. Yeah. That is interesting that we just talked about that too. And to all in the room, blessings to all. Thanks, Roy, it's so sweet. We all need blessings. So thank you for being so generous with your blessings. I'm still sipping on my tea. Like Marco said, once I'm done with my tea, I'm gonna let you guys go into the night. Since it's already, well, it's not that late. I thought it was later. It's just grim outside. The sky is just looking dark half the day, and it got dark pretty early because of the storms brewing. So all my friends from the Midwest and the North, and friends from the North, sounds like I'm in Game of Thrones or something. My friends from the North, this is House Stark. That's the worst British accent ever. But yeah, please be careful tomorrow. There will be storms coming in the Midwest, especially Kentucky, Tennessee. House Dark. You guys are the best. Like seriously, how's dark? Yeah, that's great. That was on point. Nash, 10 points to Gryffindor with that one. That was a funny one. It's all over the news, expecting a news call from them in the next 1 month. I didn't even see it. I said that yesterday, I think. That, I do watch the news, but I don't watch the news every single day. I probably should, but I'm a person, I go down rabbit holes, and it kind of influences me in a bad way to watch the news every day. And I know it's important to stay informed. I'm not trying to be uninformed or ignorant or anything like that. It's just not very good for my soul to read the news every day, so I'm trying to do it every other day. But I have you guys to keep me updated on everything important going on, so I appreciate that. Did you check out that person I told you about? Shuriken, search my dog. It's a kid that acts but makes 300 per live stream for donations. No, I did not, because you didn't tell us the name, but now I have the name. I definitely gonna check that out later. I want to see what that content looks like. Maybe I get some inspiration. Just joking. I'm going to get off my butt and take them. Have a great night. You too, Nash. See you next time. Have a great walk and say hi to the ladies, please. And I'm not talking to the ladies, everyone. Nash knows who I'm talking about. Say hi to the ladies from me and Oscar. Oscar, you want to be here in the dark stream? Come. We're in the dark net, everyone. His performance gives me out. I feel like I know who you're talking about. I think he was washed into my feed before, if I'm not wrong. It's that kid. Is he with his parents or with his dad a lot, and they both act like he's like in the back of the car sometimes, and they talk, and then he's like super excited about school or something. Is it the same kid I'm talking about? Because he was washed into my YouTube feed as well, if we're talking about the same person. And I thought it was cute, but since I didn't know it was staged, I didn't like check out the page. I was just watching that one video, so I didn't think it was staged or anything. But yeah, that sucks. All of the teas I've tried, I super love the flavors and quality of stash tea. My favorite is orange spice and green chai tea. You like the stash tea? I heard that before. It sounds familiar. Orange spice. I had an orange tea before too. I think it was just that. Let me see. No, I don't have the package right now. From Walmart. It's really nice if you want to make an iced tea with that, just like a summer drink, just kind of like a pop, or like a kind of like an unsweetened tea, like instead of using the normal black tea. It's nice to have that in summer. So I can definitely see that, Roy, that it's delicious. Orange spice. And I love chai tea too. It's always a good choice. Oh yeah, loose teas are always better than the tea bags. It's just usually better quality, and they're not just using the leftover parts and the stems. And Funny can tell you all about it, Roy. Funny used to work in the tea industry. Believe it or not, the world is small. What are the odds, right? Some tea people over here, and then that looks creepy. That looks like an alien. I should do those shadow figures with my hands. Doesn't it look weird, like an alien's attacking me? Okay, that's not how aliens sound like. That would be a very nice alien. Oscar, come. I should definitely never become a voice actor for an alien. Oscar. He's so blind in the dark. I'm here. I know, we'll go outside soon, okay? We'll go outside soon. Mr. O, in the dark. Hi. Can you smell? You want some chicken? You can have this chicken skin. Ooh. Oh, yummy. You want all of it? Take it? Yum. I guess Oscar likes that chicken skin. Ow. Little nibbler. Is that good? Tasty. I checked my weight and I've lost 4.5 pounds since my journey, guys. 151. Ooh, yay! Congrats. I'm glad, funny. I'm not saying you need to lose weight or anything. Like, I know it's your goal, so I'm just congratulating you on your goal. And I want you to be healthy and happy, of course, so that's awesome. If you like stash, I think you'll love real tea. And you said chai tea. I know chai, because it was written here. I just repeated what was written here. It was in the message, chai tea, so I just repeated it. But I know. So Roy, Funny, or yeah, me and Funny talked about that last time, or Funny and me. The donkey always calls himself first. So we talked about chai and how some people, including myself right now, say chai tea, but chai already means tea. So if you say chai tea, you kind of double it. So just a little information that I found out by someone, I think it was at an Indian restaurant, where he told me that I don't need to say chai tea because chai already means chai. So just saving you from someone telling you that next time if you go to an Indian restaurant. I'm an old man for tea or herbal tea. That is totally okay. Herbal tea is fine. Like herbal tea, there's definitely good medicinal properties to herbal teas. I can't get over that creepy hand in the dark. That's weird looking. But yeah, a lot of people that live long drink herbal teas, especially in the Mediterranean, because there's so many wild herbs growing there, and it's part of the culture there to drink sage tea and rosemary and thyme and all that. Hola doggy. Oscar, Roy says hi to you. You know, Ami, your silhouette reminds me of the nightly puppet shows that we used to see in local carnivals. I don't know if that's good. Funny that reminds you of that. I don't want to be a spooky figure. I remember, I think it was Saga that told me that when I wear my not a medieval dress, but the 1800th century dress for my work at the historic settlement, he says that I look like out of those Conjuring movies, or like Annabelle, like one of the horror movies. So I was like, oh yay, thank you. Oh, hi Marco, we're still here. We're in the dark. I didn't pay my electricity bill, so we are sitting here in the dark. How are you, sir? Still under the dictatorship of YouTube? Talking about that, guys. I don't read the news every day, but I do get my news from y'all, or sometimes from the news when I watch them, or from my husband. And he showed me the new Kanye West song. A Kanye West song, I don't even know how to pronounce it. But have you seen it? Have you heard about it? And if you did, isn't it absolutely nuts that he did that? If you don't know what I'm talking about, please look it up after the stream. I'm not gonna say it here, but it's definitely something very bad. So he's definitely going down a very dark path, darker than here, what you see here, being here in the darkness. So it's definitely a song about an old German leader that I'm not gonna mention here. He's actually saying that in the song. It's the chorus of the song. It's HH. Isn't that insane? Can anybody recommend some weird YouTube channels in the chat to Marco? I can recommend good ones. I am Yeah, I can recommend weird ones too. So my favorite one is actually, I'm wearing his t-shirt right now. It's merch t-shirt. I'll show you real quick. Let it be light. So this is merch of the YouTube channel, and his name is Joel. You can probably not read that. Probably too old, the t-shirt. It's kind of washed out. His name is Joel Haver, Haver, and he's amazing. And I got a green mustache from my juice, I just realized. So sometimes it's good to be in the dark. So maybe I should turn off the lights again. Joel Haver, Meat Canyon, Marco, right up your alley. If you think you're weird, you should watch Meat Canyon videos. General Sam. I don't know. Tia Vaughn, I guess. But there's definitely some good weird channels out there, but I'll have to think about some. I just recommend weird creator makes about $300 per actor. Oh yeah, I need to remember that name. I'm glad you made it through that shower. The bathroom is the most dangerous room in the house, after all. I think that's actually true. I think there's a lot of accidents happen in the shower cabin, and I'm telling you, I've been close. Like, I had so many times where I felt like or where I almost slipped, and I was like, you know that feeling when you almost slip in the shower and you're like just thankful that you didn't, and just imagining what would have happened and how you just drowned by the water just coming down on your face, and yeah, all that fun stuff. Okay, bye Shuriken. See you next time. Thanks for hanging out with us and for making food, and as always, a pleasure to talk to you. Have a great night yourself, please, and say hi to M from us or from me. Bye, brother. I always spill the beans. I'm loving his I Am God song. Oh yeah, the song is by him too. You're right. Yeah, that makes sense now. He definitely has some weird complex going on, and he probably doesn't mean it as a joke. He probably means that guy is full and crazy. Yep. A genius. Marco, you need to check out his new song and you will change your opinion. His song is literally about our old German, not our, but our 2 generations before us, leader, German leader, and he's like, it's crazy. When my husband played it for me, I thought someone made that up and just used with AI Kanye's voice for that song. But hearing that he actually sings that, or he actually put that out, is actually, I can't even believe it, but I feel like nothing is scandalous nowadays anymore. Like, I feel like so many weird things are happening and people are just okay with it. So I guess it's just normal nowadays. My orange leaves from my orange tree. Oh, your orange leaves, like the tea? Let me scroll back what you said. So you make tea with the orange leaves, Roy? That's amazing. I wish I had an orange tree, but we don't. I don't know. It would probably, I don't know if it would grow here in Tennessee. Probably not. I think you have to go a little bit further down to Georgia, Florida. You are in the USA, you can say it. Not in Germany anymore. You can say the title of the song boldly. Oh yeah, I forgot. In Germany, you're not allowed to say what H means. You can't pronounce it. You will get in trouble, like legally in trouble. So I'm just too German for it. Funny, I can't say it here or write it, but you know what it is. Like what they said to our old leader in Germany back then. They would say, and that's what the song is called and what the chorus is about. So they will repeat that chorus It's like super catchy. Unfortunately, it's actually a good beat. It's kind of annoying. Like it could be a good song if the lyrics are different, but it's unfortunately not different. So it's definitely almost like a crime, in my opinion. I think he is a genius riddled with some mental issues. He knows how to sell to the market and monetize it. Yeah, he's probably, yeah. I mean, coming that far in general, you kind of have to be a genius, and his music is really good. You have to admit that, or I admit that. He's a genius when it comes to making music. And what you said, how to market and monetize, and how to make a scandal. So maybe in a week or so, but April 1st is already over. So if he dropped that on April 1st, that would have been actually, smart, because then you have a reason to tell him that it was actually just a joke. While the song's still being out there, because once something's out on the internet, you can never take it back. But I'm gonna get it from iTunes right away. It is, it sounds nice. I like if you don't listen to the lyrics, it's a cool song. If you listen to a lyric, it's an absolute atrocity. Directly from the tree, a relaxing tea. Oh, I'd love that. Oh, that must be amazing. Right from the tree. I can only imagine. Roy, I know I asked you before. Are you from Florida too? Sorry, I forgot. Like, we have so many different states here. So please, don't be upset if I don't remember where you're from exactly, or not exactly, but what area. Oh yeah, Texas. You're right. Yeah, Texas. You're one of the rare Texans here. We have you and Snowberry from Texas. I think you're the only people I know from Texas officially and in the community. I do have friends in Texas, but they're not on my YouTube. Turkey. Erasing history won't do any of us good. People still say Winston Churchill, but he killed 2.3 million Indians by funding the Second World War. Railroading grains to soldiers. Ooh, yeah. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people that are not really called out for what they did. People rarely ever say the name Mao Zedong, and he was the amount of people that died under the leap forward, the Great Leap Forward, and him killing all the sparrows in the country. Definitely doesn't get as much as attention. I mean, it already happened, so it's not like latest news or anything, but still, I feel like it gets forgotten a lot. And there's estimates that 40 million Chinese people died from that. Genghis Khan, yes. Mao Zedong, yes. Mao Zedong. Yep. I didn't read your message before I said that. So, yeah, Genghis Khan, definitely true, yep. We have been third digit here. 3-digit? Ooh, that's, okay, I'll never go to Texas then. I would probably die. Did you ever visit Turkey? I haven't yet, Andre. I would like to, do you live in Turkey? And US, if you have any good spots in Turkey to recommend, let me know. I always want to see Istanbul and just try all the good food. And just because it's such an historical, important city. It used to be wasn't it the biggest city in Europe or even in the world? Yes, the Great Leap Forward. I just referred to that before, even the Japanese imperialist army being cruel to the Chinese. Yep. Yeah, Great Leap Forward, the Red Army. Rough times, and people always just talk about Germany America, there are so many more nations and wars that happened, and horrendous things by leaders that people had to suffer through. Just starvation and all that. Just listen to H by Kanye. You just did? Isn't it crazy? I can't believe that. I have to put that in my YouTube title, like that we talked about that. I don't know. It's just outrageous. It's okay to see history as history. It's just history. Yeah, I mean, it's true. So we shouldn't like dwell on it, but definitely, you know, like learn from it, I guess. But I feel like people are not. Songs forbidden in Germany. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised that it's allowed here. Like I'm shocked, honestly, just because where I'm from, or Marco, where we're from, you know, it's just unthinkable that something like that would be published. Istanbul, yay! I would love to go to Istanbul. Andre, have you been to Germany, Andre? I love Turkish food in Germany. I know it's probably not super authentic. Do you know Döner kebab? Andre, it's my favorite in Germany. It's like we have it in every corner. Many platforms. 106 2 days ago. 108. It's known for iced tea. I get that. Oh, couldn't you make like super delicious iced tea with the orange leaves? That would be a good thing, maybe. And add some lemon juice or something. I think that sounds pretty good. Did you ever ask yourself why there's only heaven and hell and nothing in between? Weird, right? I mean, I did ask myself that for sure, and I still believe there might be just like something like non-existence, basically just like vapor, you know, just vaporizing into nothingness. But then again, the Bible, it says there's only two ways. So, and if you believe one thing in the Bible, you should probably believe. It would probably make sense to believe all of it, because it would, I don't know if it would make sense to be selective about what to believe in the Bible, because then you just, what was that called? If you just pick what you want to believe, it's not like an actual belief. There was a name for it. I can't think of it right now. If you just choose certain things that you like to believe in. I just read about that not too long ago, but I can't remember it right now. But yeah, I'm trying not to dwell on that. He would not be happy. No, he would not. Oh, uncle, right? Kebab, baklava, döner. Yes, döner. I love döner. Yeah, döner is one of my absolute favorite foods. I could get that every day almost, and I did for a time. And I gained a little bit of weight when I ate döner almost every day. It was, I don't know, a stressful period during university, I think, where I didn't have much time for cooking, and I just craved döner every day. We have a saying in Germany, it says Döner macht schöner. It says Döner, it rhymes in German, so it says Döner makes you more beautiful. I seem exhausted. I mean, not that exhausted, just been working today, and just been a long day. Just got up at 5 in the morning, you know, so at around 8 I'm usually tired. I guess it's natural. Thank you, Eric. How are you doing? Eric, where are you from again? Was it Norway? Beautiful saxophone, Eric. That's funny. Thank you, Andre. I appreciate it. Exhausted but beautiful, I take that. Not that I agree, but yeah, I'm definitely exhausted. I agree with that one. But not super exhausted. I'm fine. Totally fine. Marco and Marco. Oh yeah, we got Andre and Marco. I just for some reason I only read your first name, not your second name. That's funny, Marco and Marco. So we got Marco from Ohio and Marco from Istanbul. Good thing you don't have the same picture too. It is what it is. I listened again, and while I can't comment on how artistic it is, it's definitely edgy. Edgy? It's definitely a little bit more than edgy funny. It is atrocious. It is, although yeah, it's art after all. Everyone can have their own opinion on it, and me as a German probably get more triggered by it than if you're not from Germany. I'm a cat, okay. So it sounds good. I agree with that. It's a banger if the lyrics were different. And it's a banger with the lyrics too, but not in a positive way for me personally. But yes, I'm German, Andre. I'm from Almania. Rich in heart, rich beyond imagination. So they don't even teach in German universities the history? Which one? You mean, Fanny? The German history? They teach German history in elementary school, in middle school, in high school. Every single year you will get reminded, you'll get a nice reminder of how fucked up your history is and that you're all assholes and you're all bad and all your grandparents are bad and your whole country is evil or was. We'll definitely learn about it a lot. It's basically all that we cover. Not all, we definitely learn other stuff too. The cat sounds like a baby. I know. Thank you for saying that. I thought I'm the only one that hears that. He sounds like a baby. I feel like he's imitating babies because, so the cat that you just heard, Rusty, he's from a shelter. And the people that brought him to the shelter had little children, they had babies. And they gave him away because they couldn't take care of the babies and him because he's a very vocal cat and he's very annoying. So he probably woke up the baby. So I feel like that's why they gave him away. So I feel like he adapted the sound of the baby or tried to imitate a human baby. That's where he learned it from. So I think that's why he sounds like a baby, honestly. That's my... You know Almania? Of course. I know Almania, I know, I knew some. There's this German TV show that I really love. It's called Turkish for Beginners, Turkish for Anfänger. And it's about a German family moving in with a Turkish family. So the husband and the lady and the guy moving in together with their kids. So they have like a patchwork family and it's super fun. I love it. It's my favorite TV show of all times. It was just hilarious. I just loved it. And teşekkür, was it teşekkür? I forgot what it is. I learned some other words from there too. I have to think about it. Maybe I have to rewatch it and then I'll tell you, Andre, next time. I really want to rewatch that show. Teşekkür, merhaba. Merhaba. Nice. German girls, nice. I appreciate that. I'm glad. You want some Greek sound?
Some what sound?
Greek sound.
Some Greek sound?
Yeah, I made Greek salad. Let me show Andre. Not Turkish, but I made Greek salad, Andre. With feta cheese and all the good stuff.
What's this piece of bread?
You can have it.
I don't want it.
I made a sandwich for work tomorrow.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Just one sandwich?
It's massive. Should I show you?
Sure. Is it a hoagie?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll show you. I made it with chipotle, chicken, and
Sheesh, watch out.
it's good, huh?
Watch out. Whipping it up.
We don't have forks, so you have to use the chopsticks. There you go. Just chopstick practice. sounds would be creepy as heck at me. Oh yeah, by the way, Roy just mentioned that Rusty sounds like a baby when he screams.
Nope.
It's true, right? He sounds crazy. And he does make the weirdest sounds at 3 a.m. And one day when we moved out of our house on the army base, we had them in the little boxes or the little transportation things. And he made the longest meow in history. Like, it was probably 30 seconds long. It was crazy. It was so loud. Like, even the landlord lady, she was like, what animal is that? Do you have like an illegal like a tiger or something in there? Like, he just sounded crazy. Okay, bye Marco. Gotta go. I got you. I don't want to get in trouble. 1929 to 1948. Yeah. Oh no, we we definitely learn about that. Fanny just asked me if we learn about the 1929 to 48 history in Germany. We definitely do. A lot, actually. Interesting. I thought education shouldn't be for indoctrination, but for knowledge. We are taught about caste system to reinforce that we shouldn't have caste system, like you said. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I agree with you, because especially since it's like another generation and it's not current, you know, like if it was like a current leadership and them trying to like, you know, put some sense into it, I would get that. But if it's just in the past trying to like make us feel bad about it, I definitely have the same opinion, Fanny, for sure. And the caste system, I remember we have a class in Germany. It's called religion or ethics. You can pick what class you want to take, if you want to be Catholic, evangelic, or if you want to take ethics, if you're not really religious or anything, or if you don't believe in Christianity. So I took ethics for the most part of my school, and then I always had some essays or stuff, and I talked about the caste system a lot, just because I thought it was just so fascinating. And I didn't talk about it in a bad way. I just stated it as it is, and I don't know. I think it's interesting how many different systems are out there, like what people use. And teşekkür, to say the word teşekkür, kur. It's super hard to pronounce. Danke. Ah, that means danke. Okay, cool. That sal looks real healthy. It is probably pretty healthy, I guess. There's nothing bad in it. You're Baris? Oh, that's your name? Baris? Baris. Yes, I'm still here, and the lights are back on. It got really dark in here. How you tell your husband our names, like, you know? I know, yeah. One day, if I keep doing that, he'll know you. Roy just said it's funny how I use their names talking to you as if you knew them. He'll learn. But you're now the wife of land of the free and the home of the brave, so be free. You're right. Not in Germany anymore. But yeah, got our own struggles here in the land of the free. Barish English means peace. Oh, cool, that's a nice name. So Andre is just a YouTube name, so to say. Hi, Baris. Do I say Barish? Barish? Or Baris? How to write that, right? How to pronounce something. It's a good name, though. Peace. I like that. Try to think about the names of the guys. Barish. Okay. In the show. Remember the show I showed you? The Turkish family moving into with the Germans? Wasn't it funny? I wish I remembered more of the Turkish I learned there. I have to rewatch it. I'll definitely rewatch it, Barish. And now I'm in the mood for the Turkish for beginners. It's so funny. I think they have an English version of it on YouTube. If you're ever interested in how Germans portray the Turkish family moving in. I think it was like 2010 or so, or 9, 8 when it came out, kind of like a little bit older. So it's not super political correct, I believe, but I think you will enjoy it if you find the English version. I have a friend, her husband is from Korea, and he tried to learn, or he learned German. He's actually really good, and he used that TV show on YouTube, the English version, to learn a little bit of German like culture and like history, German language. So he used the English subtitles and watched it in German. But yeah, very, very cool show. I recommend. So thanks for tuning in, everyone, and welcome everyone that's new. I'm so happy to have you here. And it's so cool that we have so many people from different countries and all over the world, so we can all learn from each other and I don't know, inspire each other and exchange things from our culture, and you know, I think that's great. Happy evening to you too, Army. Thank you so much, Funny. Have a great evening as well, and if you are live streaming later, I'll say hi, and if not, I'll see you eventually tomorrow. I'll see. I hope the storms are not going to be too bad. It's going to be a little bit of bad weather tomorrow, so actually a lot of bad weather apparently tomorrow, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do a weather live stream. You know, I did that in the past, so I think that might be fun, and it keeps my nerves calm too, to talk to you all when the weather is crazy over here. If you're in Turkey, you can. Appreciate that, Andre or Barish. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Yeah, it was good to meet you, Barish, and good to have you here in the fan bam and the chat. It's a great community. Everyone is welcome here, and everyone's super friendly and cool. And you fit right in. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all next time. My allergies are kicking in again. I'm gonna drink some water. What is bye bye in Turkish again? I want to learn that. Was it just not mehaba, right? Mehaba's hello. Thank you, Funny. You too. Keep being awesome. I can only give that back to you. And everyone else, Roy, have a great night too. She was a Mexican Catholic who always turned on a white candle during bad weather. RIP to your grandma. Okay, maybe I need to put on a white candle too. Thanks for the tip, Roy. Appreciate that. Mahaba, hello. Okay, Rep. You be safe too tomorrow, Rep. Please. It's I hope it's not gonna affect Ohio, so I hope it's just staying here in Tennessee, Kentucky. I'm not excited for it, but I hope you guys are not gonna get affected. It's enough when we get the bad weather, so you get a little bit of a break. Hope all goes well. I hope so too. I hope Texas is not getting affected by it either, but you should be far enough away from the storm. So I think you guys should be okay up in Ohio and down there in Texas. And yeah, have a great night, everyone. You're still here, Nash. Enjoy your evening. Ich bin Dusen. Benson. Nice. I never knew that, Benson. That's easy to remember. Merhaba. I knew merhaba, but not much more. I know I knew a few phrases, but it's been a while that I watched it. I definitely have to rewatch. Peace out, Roy. See you next time. Blessings to you and everyone. And say hi to Chico, please. Give him a pet from me and Oscar. I think I'm gonna walk Oscar now. Just gonna finish my drink real quick and then I'll take out Oscar before it starts raining. Okay. Schatzi, you coming with me to walk Oscar?
Huh?
You coming with me walking Oscar?
You walked him twice, didn't you?
Yeah, but I still want to walk him again before bed.
It's raining. He's fine.
It's raining already? Ugh. The homes in Germany? Yes, homes in Germany are very small. That's true. We don't have big garden or anything, unless you're very lucky. But it's very expensive to have a big house and a big garden. I got green juice on my face. I agree. Yeah, that's definitely one thing here in America I like, that you get more for your money. Like you get more land and all that, and you can have a garden and vegetables and all that, and animals if you wanted to. But yeah. All right, everyone, I'm gonna head out for real now. Yeah, it's probably the same in Turkey. You get more land, and people actually have a garden and do something with their land, and they have their own vegetables and dogs and all. 2,000 square meters. 2,000? Yeah, that's you definitely don't get that in Germany unless you pay a couple million for that, probably. Yeah, you would definitely pay like $1 million at least for something like that. All right, well, it was good to meet you, Barish and everyone, and good to see everyone again. And I'll be back on tomorrow, very likely from the storm, and I'm gonna keep you updated on everything, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. What is it in Turkish? I don't know, I knew it, but I'll just say merhaba. Nice to meet you, and Barish. See you next time. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the community. Good to have you. Bye everyone. Good night. Have a great day or night wherever you're from. Gurish shooters. What is gulu gulu again? Can you tell me real quick before I hop off? Bye bye. Gurish shooters. Guru shooters. That is a hard one. That's tough. That's bye. Man, they could have figured out an easier word for bye bye. Gula gula. I forgot what that means. I remember that. That word just reminded me of it. I'm gonna wait for your reply real quick. And then I gotta clean up the kitchen. Yay. Gula gula. What's gula gula again? That's not bye, right? That's something like good luck, or I forgot what gula gula was. I know they said that a lot in the show, but I don't remember when they said that. Oh, bye bye, gula gula. Okay, I definitely prefer that one over guru shooters. That's too tough for me. But yeah, gula gula, buddies. See you next time. Bye everyone. Good night, and have a great day or